Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to Sassy Saturday. If you don't know me, my name is Leah Marie. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. And if you do know me, hey girl, do you know me? Period. We in here. It's Sassy Saturday and I'm feeling like a baby. Oh, girl, gas down, period. So, I like to start this off by saying Sassy Saturday is Leah all day, all the time, every Saturday. Get into it because we're gonna get into this mess and we're gonna get into this sauce. So we're gonna sauce it up on Sassy Saturday. Let's do it and get into it. We got topics to talk about. And if you gotta talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. So let's talk about it. You know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications because Leah is what? Is in Leah mode. Period. It's Saucy Saturday and we're gonna sauce it up. Period. So the first person to follow and turn on that post notifications and retweet or anything will get a shout out in next week's video. Please go and follow me on both of my social medias to be able to get a shout out and the next Sassy Saturday. Period. But let's get into this sauce. Let's sauce it up. So in this week's Sassy Saturday, we have Joe Biden versus America. On January 20th, we elected a new president and had our presidential inauguration, which I am so happy for. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are now the vice president and president of the United States of America. No more Mr. Cheeto. Bye, girl. Period. So we got our new girls in. Period. They out here repping and all that. We out here shouting out for them, for the black first ever vice president and stuff. So we got everybody there. We had Michelle Obama there. We had other Obamas there. We had Bill Clinton. We saw Hillary Clinton over there leaving him and stuff or whatever. So we ain't gonna mind that. But we saw that. Hillary won for none of it. Hillary was out of there, period. She wasn't trying to stay around for none of that. She saw Bill over there trying to flirt with all them girls at the inauguration. Was like, girl, I'm getting the up out of here because my man, Bill, you done already did this. Like, girl, bye. So then we get Bush over here trying to flirt with Michelle Obama. Like, he find his way to Michelle, like, crawling and stuff. Like, get back, nigga. We don't respect you, Bush. We don't like you, Bush. Bye. Period. So now that we have our blah, 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 something 40-something, I'm not good with math. We have our 40-something president, Mr. Biden, Joe Biden, period. I'm so happy just because it's a new president and we can see what he gonna do. But what I really want to see if he gonna do is he gonna release that stimulus check. Is we gonna get our... So, I just want to say, let's just sauce it up, period, for our new president. Period, because it's Saucy Saturday, and you got to sauce it up for our new president, and period. We got a new president, so we got new laws, we got new stuff coming out, we got new stuff that's happening. So, jump on to the next. Next on Saucy Saturday, we have Ashanti versus Keisha Cole. Now, if you watch this versus battle, because I'm pretty sure everybody's seen that it got over 101 million views. So if you was watching this versus battle, like I was watching this versus battle with my friends, then you know the aggravation and the pissed off shit and the ooh girl and the ooh child, what you wanted to do to Keisha Cole in the beginning of the hour. In the beginning of the whole verses, what you wanted to do to Keisha Cole?
Yo, my brother, cut the music for me for 1 second. Thank you.
All right. Okay, it's a little delay. Is this thing sticking out my hair? I hate this cord.
Child. Girl, let's talk Keisha. I'm not sure why Keisha was upset. I'm not sure what happened with Keisha. I'm not sure what even was going on. Period. But, however, story came out that basically Keisha was upset because, well, a DJ or her DJ or whatever that was there basically came out and said that Keisha was upset that the screen was blurry and that things wasn't going right or whatever, so that's why she didn't come on camera for a whole hour. Girl, that's your excuse. What? While Ashanti sitting there no. Where was you at, Keisha?
Okay. Hello, guys. How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Hey.
Can I see me bigger, please?
Thank you.
Ashanti?
Sis.
Can you hear me?
KC. I can hear you, mommy.
That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. Finally here. I don't know who's all attending because at this point we running way too behind. But you look beautiful.
You look beautiful,
You
too.
look absolutely amazing.
You look absolutely amazing,
Okay, cut
too.
Ashanti up just a little bit, please.
I'm not really sure what the issue was or whatever, but to have somebody sit there for a whole hour and then you come on to the show with an attitude, mad, angry, coming on there trying to sing like, she never cheated. Girl, yeah, you should have sat back for a minute, like, drink some wine and then, like, get the vocals together and go back, like, to just to reevaluate your attitude, sis, because it wasn't cute. Like, we all was waiting for this for months. I'm pretty sure everybody know that they was waiting for this, like, back in December, November type stuff or whatever from 2020. So we was waiting for the Keisha and Ashanti verses. And then you get on the verses and then, like, almost have a whole fight. Like, almost have, like, a little, which ruined the whole mood for the verses. And I was upset.
No, you just started.
No. I didn't start. Let's go into
Yes,
that.
you did. Didn't you go with, I should have cheated? You started first.
That's why I'm about to start again.
No, you're not.
Okay, let's play. Nigga, you just ended it. What you mean? I'm not about to start again.
Because you started first, right? When
Exactly.
we switched.
That's why I got to start again because
right?
you just ended it when I told you I wanted to start with Heaven Sent with you.
But you went to number 11.
Shit, I did.
It's 10. Yeah, you did.
Wait.
10. Let's go. That Instagram gonna cut us off.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh-oh.
However, the verses did have, like, some bittersweet moments or whatever. Keisha did bring out OT Genesis. Of course, you know the situation that they had back or whatever when OT Genesis remixed Keisha Cole's song. I forgot the name of it, whatever. But you know they had their issues, so you know that Keisha brought him out and had a hug in a loving situation or whatever. It was a cute moment. And you seen Ashanti like, is that OT? Is that OT? Like, ah! So it was really cute around that time. But then later on, we see that it was Keisha versus Keisha's sister. Because Keisha's sister had a problem with OT Genesis popping up on the screen, basically hugging Keisha and everything, and embracing her after OT had so much to say about Keisha's mother.
Let me just tell y'all where it went left with me. Cause you know I'm motherfucking Keisha to the day I die motherfucking me. But when you let a nigga hug you, that guy on the internet joking about selling your mama motherfucking crack, that's when I gotta take a step back. Bitch, that's a no-go for me. You can't touch me. You can't breathe on me. You can't. I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all gotta say. Don't touch me if you brag about or laugh about selling my motherfucking mama, the bitch who birthed us. The reason why y'all got Keisha is because Frankie didn't give up. Let's be clear about this motherfucking shit. Frankie got...
As you can see, I guess there was an issue there or whatever, but not to take light from the verses. The verses was very very special because I grew up in that generation where Keisha was and then you had Ashanti still dropping hits from back in the day and everything. So she was still like popping out hits or whatever, being like a decade queen or whatever. So I props to Keisha and I props to Ashanti because they both did their thing and they both like did really show that they had hits and they are real artists. So props to both of them, like, for just sitting down and being able to come together even though we're in the COVID and everything. So props to them for getting it done because we were waiting for it for a very long time. So thank you for getting that done. Thank you for sitting pretty. Thank you for getting, like, just coming together and being women empowerment. I'm really proud of that. So thank you for actually being who you are and sharing your music with us. So sauce it up for them. Let's get on to the next story. So the next story is kind of old, even though, like, I don't know, I still want to talk about it. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So we have Wendy Williams versus Tommy Williams. I guess that's his name. Or I guess just Wendy Williams' brother. So a couple weeks back or a couple months back, we have the story that Wendy Williams' mother passed away. Unfortunately, I don't know to what causes or anything. I'm just going off the information that was given to me. So we have Wendy Williams versus her brother. Apparently at the funeral, there was a fight that broke out between Wendy's brother and someone else at the funeral. So Wendy decided to talk about it.
You know I was at Mommy's service. And you know she looked beautiful in her casket. And you know that you fist fought a loving member of our family, half your age, who was supposed to be somebody, a blood relative, everyone, not my son. You started a fight over an open casket right there with my mother. Thank God we were at a civilized funeral home.
And discuss what happened, but not really give details. So, after this or whatever, we get a slight message from Tommy, declaring that Wendy upset their father, and that Wendy knew what she did, and she wanted to spend time more with her man and her kid, other than spend time with what was going on at the wake.
When you call Daddy and let him know why? Why couldn't you, if it was that serious, if it was that much of a stance, then what was the problem? I was there when you came in on that night of the dawning of the wake. And you told us, you told Daddy that you had to race back to New York, handle business. You were only going to be in town for the viewing. We didn't even know. He didn't even know. I mean, it doesn't matter if I knew or not. Your father didn't even know that you were in town for the funeral, and you're out eating lunch with your ex and your son. So
I'm not really going to get more into depth of the story until more of the story comes out, because that's family business or whatever, but I do like to be saucy, so I'm going to sauce it up and talk about it. So let's talk about it, girl. So basically I'm just like, let's talk about it. So I guess I just wish Wendy and Tommy the best of luck. Sister brother fights, they do or whatever. I got into it with my brothers a lot of times. It happens, sis. However, I don't know about fighting at a funeral, so I hope they work it out. I hope everything is okay, and I hope they figure it out, because Wendy, you're an icon. Please don't be fighting with people. This also is an old story or whatever, so you can listen, you can't, but period, I'ma talk about it. So let's talk about it, girl. We have Kayla versus Cuban doll. Girl, I read down into this because you know we from Chicago. So I was just like, is she gonna represent? I was watching the tweets before it was even happening, girl. Before the fight even happened, girl. I was watching the tweets. I was like, oh, girl. She said, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me. I'm just like, Cuban, you better just respond to like, fight the girl. Because like when a Chicago girl say, fight me, fight her. Or she gonna catch you, girl. She gonna catch you, girl. So, I guess that Kayla had got into it with Cuban doll over the fact that Cuban had went to the club and everything and was dancing to Asian doll song. I guess Kayla had got mad like this sneak dissing or whatever, like you don't even like Asian, like why you over here listening to her music, you was just sneak dissing out her or whatever. So they got into a little Twitter beef or whatever. Cuban finally addressed it, seen it or whatever, and started talking back. However, it led into the two of them actually linking up and fighting, which I'm actually happy about because I'm like, thank God that people are not just out here saying that they gonna do something, do this, do that, and that this actually happened. So now that it happened, it happened. And I'm over here like,
you better fuck her ass up. Kick her. Get her, Cuban. Get her. Get her. You got it. Go ahead. Fuck her up. Go ahead. You got it. Fuck her up. Go ahead. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Hold on. No, it's one-on-one. It's one-on-one. Be a fucking ass, Kayla. Be the ass, Kayla. She tired. Kick her.
now to say who won the fight, y'all know me. Well, y'all know that it's like, okay, so in order for you to win a fight, you have to drag that girl. You have to beat her up. You got to see blood. You got to be able to, you got to do your thing, period, and make sure that girl is down on the ground. I'm not sure what happened at the end of the fight. The video cut off or whatever. Whoever was recording, like, you should have recorded the whole thing. That's what I wanted to see, period. Like, if you know, you like, if you, girl, we here. We want to see the whole thing. Period. So I'm not gonna say who won, who lost. The fight was the fight. I was ready for it, and I was watching, girl. I was looking, girl. So if the girls want a rematch, just let me know so I can be there to record the whole thing. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all in Chicago, and if y'all was fighting in Chicago, because I heard the tweet say 63rd, like, period. We all seen the tweet, period. So if y'all in Chicago, just let me know where y'all fight next time so I can be there to record. You know, a girl get good angles, period. I bring the ring light at all. Like, just saying, sis. Okay, so if they ain't fighting, we saucing, period. We gonna sauce it up on Saucy Saturday. The girls is out here, doop. So we on to the next story because what? The girls is saucy and fighting. So we talked about it. Talk about it, girl. So next story, we gonna get into NLE Choppa and Skai Jackson. So story goes, basically, we know a couple weeks back that, or a couple whatever, blah blah blah. I remember basically that. It looked like NLE was shooting his Mr. Choppa was shooting his shot at Skai or whatever on Instagram. So basically she had tweeted something or retweeted something out basically saying that her favorite song was Camelot by NLE Choppa, and basically saying that he go hard or whatever. And he had retweeted it saying that he had been talking to Skai or whatever, and that was his girl and blah blah blah. And then she had tweeted out something about that they are just friends supporting each other and friends supporting friends and blah, blah, blah. But over the past weekend or over the past week, we found out that NLE or whatever had went live and was saying that Skai was his boo and that's his new bae and blah blah blah. But I'm over here thinking like, don't you got a girlfriend or a baby mama that just had a baby?
Yeah, I feel like Skai Jackson. I'm talking about my little boo for like Skai.
So I'm not sure what they doing, how they doing it or whatever, but he's saying that that's his boo. So if Skai his boo and she solidify that, go ahead, girl. You got your bag, period. Girl, do you, because she was just in some drama like the last week or whatever about something else. So I'm glad that she just like still keeping up and putting herself inside of the like, and so you can see her or whatever. So go ahead, do your thing. NLE ain't nobody special, but he's somebody. Because what? Did y'all see his new video about Tupac? I mean, him like recreating the Tupac stuff. It was nice. Sauce, maybe. Girl. So let's just sauce it up for them right quick or whatever. Because if they together, then she got her rough boy. Period. Do you, girl? Do you, Choppa? Next on our agenda or whatever, we have Chloe Bailey versus the Bust It Challenge. Period. Chloe Bailey basically broke the internet or broke Instagram basically with her Bust It Challenge. So Chloe, let's talk about it, girl. Let's talk about it. So me, I just wish I had the cheek she had. Period. If I had the cheek Chloe had, my Bust It Challenge would have been up there. I would have had a Bust It Challenge. But I don't got a Bust It Challenge. So let's give it up for Chloe. Cause what, girl? Chloe busted and broke the internet. She bust the internet. Bust it. Bust it. Bust it. I can't bust it like her. But she busted, girl. She busted, like, and I'm proud of her, period. From Chloe just becoming from, like, the little Beyonce girl to now she becoming, like, ooh, that girl. Y'all better keep y'all eye on her. Keep y'all eye on Chloe, because what? She breaking rules. She kind of leads me now into Chloe Bailey and Fredo Bang. So, basically, you can see that Fredo had kind of like tweeted out that he been wanted Chloe and he been at Chloe, and even in the verses that you see that he popped up in like the verses, like, is Chloe in here, like the little girl or whatever, like, boy, go sit your ass down, like, ain't nobody looking for you. If she was looking for you, she would have tweeted back out at you, but she ain't tweeted nothing. So get your bag, sis. Period. So I don't really know Fredo like that, and I don't really listen to his music like that, but I didn't see him go viral. I didn't see him on Twitter, and this is the type of stuff that I see from Fredo. So I didn't really see Chloe and Fredo being a match, but spit your game, talk your period. If he want her, he gonna get her. If he want her, he probably can get her. But if she a smart girl, do your research, because I don't know much about him, and if you do, girl, then do you, period. I don't know. I'm trying to get me a man, period, because if you busting it like that, I'm pretty sure everybody gonna holler for $1, because I'm trying to holler for $1. Okay, so props to Chloe. Sauce it up for Chloe. Talked about it. Let's move on. So I thought I had another story, but I guess that was kind of it, unless you guys want me to talk about the last Drag Race episode. I did watch it and did see that Miss Kimora Hall, Kimora, not Kimora, went home or whatever. If you want me guys to talk about that, then I'll talk about that. Miss Kimora Hall, I'm so sorry that you went home and that you was the first out or whatever. Like RuPaul said, basically, that there's no losers in Drag Race and you cannot feel like a loser. She did her thing though. Like her outfits, she slayed. Of course, that you guys can see that. But other than that, Saucy Saturday is a wrap. We done sauced it up and we done talked about it. So since I'll see you next week and we gonna what? Talk about it. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for sitting here listening. If you watched the whole video, thank you also for that. Don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications. Follow me on Instagram over here. Follow me on Twitter over there. And don't forget to watch my last video. And don't forget to stay updated with me, period. Because I'll be back next week for Saucy Saturday and more details on what's going on in people's lives. Because what? It's 2021 and what? I miss you guys. Let's get saucy. Let's talk about it. Girl. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Saturday, ooh, sexy Saturday, sexy Saturday, ooh, sexy Saturday, sexy Saturday, ooh, sexy Saturday. Let's talk about it, ayy. Let's talk about it, ayy. Sexy Saturday, ooh, sexy Saturday. Let's talk about it, ayy. Let's talk about it, ayy. Sexy Saturday, ooh, sexy Saturday. Let's talk about it, ayy. Let's talk about it.